Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminisces. If you've been listening to any of the more recent videos, you'll know that I have to keep complaining about little tunnel rats in the adits and drifts nearby, and these dwarven menaces keep making a racket. My dogs are still on patrol, ready to rip their arms off should they find them. So if you do hear a bit of a commotion, then other than the commotion we're about to listen to, of course, then that'll be what it is. Anyway, let's go. Profane Order, a band I've heard. I've got their, I think, the first EP or album. I forget what it's called now. Something like Torches or something like that. Can't remember. Nonetheless, a newish one's dropped. And if you want precision aural abuse, you come to the right place with these lot. So let's listen to of Bile and Malice. It's a love song. So it's the proverbial ton of bricks metal band. There was weight there, and albeit this track isn't the sprightliest of what's on this album, you still get the sense of the power that they've got. I mean, I've seen them described as black and death, and black and grind and whatever. It don't really matter. They're just very effective and somewhat lethal in their methodology. What was the point to make? So those of you that watch the channel regularly will go, well, if it's not this sprightliest song on the album, Mac, why have you gone with it? And it's because the end, really. I think it's my favourite ending song. I've only heard the album about 2 or 3 times, and excuse me, it'll be in my collection very soon. But 2 or 3 times, yeah, 2 or 3 times. So, but this is the song ending that might have grabbed me the most. I could be wrong, but anyway, I digress as usual. So I'm looking at the Bandcamp page here, and I'm reminded it's Titan News of Sanctimony that is the album or EP that I bought, which is, excuse me, a vicious little beastie. So back to this. It's a bit like a building collapse, really. there is weight that is falling upon you, and it's not just concrete and brick. You've got them metal girders in there that are going to pin you and cut off your circulation, and live electrics that are going to strike it like a cobra. And unfortunately, folks, I'm afraid you're going to probably be subjected to a dousing of shit and piss. But that is what happens when you listen to the less pleasant end of the spectrum. That's far worse, mine. So, whilst my regular listening, or my favourite listening, tends to be surging music, which doesn't really have, what do I say, it just barrels along relentlessly, by and large. I'm still taken at times with music that has a bit of rhythm to it, a bit of groove, and so despite the 10-ton boots these guys are wearing, there's a groove there as well, which when you're in that sort of mood, scratches that itch. So there you go. It definitely saved the best bit till last, as far as I'm concerned. Well, there you go then. So if you like your metal with chunks in, look no further. This is a fine example of the rest of their album. It is weighty and insistent. And I say it's got that groove to it as well, for those of you who like that sort of thing. As I say, I do occasionally, so no gripes from me in that regard. But yes, don't put your feet anywhere near, or your fingers anywhere near this, because I don't think your insurance company will cover it. Anyway, there we go. Click your bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.